The humid Kerala air hung heavy over the Periyar River. The sun beat down on the fishermen as they cast their nets, expecting the familiar bounty of the river. But on that fateful day in May 2018, their nets dragged something unsettling from the murky depths. A large blue plastic drum bobbed ominously on the surface. Curiosity quickly turned to dread. The stench of decay wafted from the sealed drum. They had snagged more than just fish. They had pulled a mystery from the river's murky grasp. Fear gave way to duty. The fishermen immediately contacted the local police. They could never have imagined that their discovery would unravel a chilling tale of betrayal, greed, and cold-blooded murder. The drum was transported to the police station, a knot of dread tightening in the stomachs of everyone present. The weight of the drum, the pungent odor, and the sheer strangeness of the situation hinted at something sinister. As the police prepared to open the drum, a collective gasp filled the room. The Kerala drum case had officially begun. The air thickened with the metallic scent of blood as the police, their faces grim, finally cracked open the drum. Inside, encased in concrete, lay a horrifying secret. A human body, contorted and bound, stared back at them. The concrete, hardened over time, had preserved the body in a macabre parody of a sarcophagus. The sight sent chills down their spines, a stark reminder of the capacity for human cruelty. Identifying the body proved to be a challenge. The decomposition, accelerated by the humid climate and the concrete encasement, had obscured any identifiable features. Days turned into weeks, and the case seemed to hit a dead end. The identity of the victim, the cause of death, and the motive remained shrouded in mystery. The police were left grappling with more questions than answers. Who was this unfortunate soul? And what series of events led to their gruesome end? The concrete tomb held its secrets tight, but the investigators knew that somewhere beneath the hardened surface lay the truth. Just when the case seemed destined for the cold case files, a glimmer of hope emerged from the forensic lab. A small but crucial piece of evidence had been meticulously extracted from the concrete, an orthopedic surgical screw. This tiny piece of metal, overlooked at the initial crime scene examination, would become the linchpin of the entire investigation. Forensic experts meticulously analyzed the screw, tracing its manufacturing details and distribution network. The trail led them to a hospital in Thrissur, where records revealed that the specific type of screw had been used in a limited number of surgeries. The police now had a tangible lead, a beacon of hope in the darkness of the investigation. The clock was ticking. Every passing moment could be crucial in identifying the victim and bringing the perpetrator to justice. The orthopedic screw, a silent witness to a horrific crime, had given them the break they desperately needed. Section 4. Unveiling the Victim. The list of surgical patients from the Thrissur hospital was meticulously cross-referenced with missing person reports. A match was found. Shakuntala, a 50-year-old woman reported missing by her family 2 years prior. The news sent shockwaves through the community. Shakuntala, a quiet, unassuming woman, had vanished without a trace, leaving her family in a state of perpetual anguish. The investigation now shifted focus to Shakuntala's life. Interviews with family, friends and neighbors painted a picture of a loving mother and a devoted wife. But as the police delved deeper, a darker truth began to emerge. Whispers of marital discord, financial troubles, and a husband with a roving eye hinted at a motive lurking beneath the surface of Shakuntala's seemingly ordinary life. Section 5. The husband's secret. The spotlight of the investigation fell squarely on Shakuntala's husband, Rajiv. On the surface, he seemed devastated by his wife's disappearance. But the police, trained to see through facades, noticed inconsistencies in his story. Financial records revealed a mountain of debt, a gambling addiction, and a suspicious life insurance policy taken out on Shakuntala shortly before her disappearance. Further investigation uncovered Rajev's secret life. He was having an affair, and Shakuntala, deeply in love with her husband, had become an obstacle to his desires. The pieces of the puzzle were falling into place, forming a grim picture of betrayal, greed, and a motive for murder. Rajev, once a grieving husband, was now the prime suspect in his wife's murder. The police, armed with circumstantial evidence and a growing suspicion, brought him in for questioning. The interrogation room crackled with tension as the investigators, armed with the weight of evidence, prepared to confront Rajev with the truth. Section 6. A Web of Deceit. Under the relentless pressure of interrogation, Rajev's carefully constructed facade began to crumble. He confessed to drugging Shakuntala with sleeping pills, strangling her in her sleep, and then, in a cold and calculated act, encasing her body in concrete inside the blue drum. His confession sent chills down the spines of the seasoned investigators. The level of premeditation, the chilling lack of remorse, painted a picture of a man consumed by his own selfish desires. Rajev's motive, as he confessed, was twofold: to silence Shakuntala and clear his debts using the life insurance payout. He had planned every detail, believing that his perfect crime would go undetected, but he had underestimated the power of forensic science and the tenacity of the investigators. His web of deceit, woven with lies and sealed with concrete, had finally unraveled. Section 7. Justice sealed with science. The Kerala drum case, a tale of love, betrayal and murder, culminated in a packed courtroom in 2020. The prosecution presented a compelling case, weaving together forensic evidence, witness testimonies and Rajev's chilling confession. The orthopedic screw, a silent witness to a heinous act, played a crucial role in securing justice for Shakuntala. The jury, visibly moved by the brutality of the crime, delivered a unanimous guilty verdict. Rajev, his face pale and devoid of emotion, was sentenced to life imprisonment. The sentence, while offering little solace to Shakuntala's grieving family, affirmed the power of justice and the importance of forensic science in solving even the most complex and horrifying crimes. The Kerala drum case serves as a chilling reminder that even in the quiet corners of the world, darkness can lurk beneath the surface. But it also stands as a testament to the dedication of law enforcement and the power of forensic science in bringing criminals to justice, no matter how carefully they try to hide their crimes.